Hi there, I'm Ben. Welcome to my 100% guide for Vanaheim from God of War Ragnarök. In this one, we're doing Freyr's camp. So you cannot finish this one to 100% if you haven't finished the story, because there's a Remnants of Asgard. They do not appear until after the story. I'm doing this from the perspective of somebody who has finished the story. So if you haven't done that yet, you'll be coming at Freyr's camp from a different angle. It will all make sense once you're in Freyr's camp, and you can kind of retroactively go back to the places I go to first. But for the sake of backtracking, when you cleaning up through the end of a game, starting at this gateway makes the most sense. So from the gateway, obviously there is an artifact right at the beginning here, and that is from the family Crests, and it's Skirnir's crest. You can see it down here at the Freyr's camp gateway. Right, from there we're going to get into the boat and do the Remnants of Asgard. This is not available if you hadn't finished the story, so be aware of that. And this is the back way into the camp, essentially. So you would come this way out during certain parts of the story. You can figure out where you are if you haven't been there, done this before, because it's all very enclosed. So this one, unlike other Remnants of Asgard, is a trap. It looks like it's too good to be true, and of course it is. As soon as you open the chest, you're going to get attacked. They all drop down from above. And, yeah, just give them hell, really. Purple arrow will get rid of shields, if you didn't know. When they have those Bifrost. Oh, what the hell happened to him? I don't know. I think that was her, actually, dashing across the screen. I'm going to give them all sorts of runic attacks here. Just keep going. So yeah, I do leave the fights in if they are part of 100%, and these Remnants of Asgard obviously are. So it's a pretty straightforward fight, although they are kind of high level. 7 or so is quite high. And there you go. Once you've cleaned out, it will come up in the top corner marked that it has been done. Here we are on the map. So we're outside of the camp. We're in the southwest corner of the camp. That is a side quest, a favour for another day. It's a different video. It's not part of the 100% of this area. So this is actually in the camp now. And this is law number 1. Vanaheim Lullaby. So this you can get the first time you come to the camp. And here we are actually inside. Now we're going to go and get this chest. You do need the spear for this chest, so if you don't have the spear yet, you won't be able to get this yet. Legendary chest. Not actually anything in this apart from materials, which is quite rare for a legendary chest. Usually they have something else in there. But this is a Divine Ashes crafting component. That's where we are now. And then we're going to go into the camp itself properly. So we're going to jump back across and head towards the dwarf table. Crafting. And then from there, just turn around. So that's where you would normally enter. This is where you would normally end up. So you can obviously backtrack the opposite way. And here's law number 2. This is Freyr's Lament. Scroll on the floor here. Just 2 things left to do, and they're actually outside the camp as well. And to get to them, you need to go through this door. So this is a path you will take during the story at some point. It's very confusing, this realm, compared to the others, with it all looking very similar. So at the end of this video, I will actually backtrack you. I'll take you back to the boat so you can teleport away if you need to. So you can actually go to the right. I'm going to go this way because it's not open. Because, well, also here's where the raven is as well. So go all the way and look for the blue thing essentially hanging down. And that's where the raven is. You see it's outside the camp now. And then to go even further outside the camp, we're going to go all the way around here, jump up here, round here, swing across here, watch out for the plant, get it just in time. Oh, we'll go through the poison, that's fine. And through here. So it's a very obvious place we're going to here. Once you kind of know where, if you've been here already, you'll know where this is. There's where we fought the ancient. So we need to get above exactly where we are now. There's a legendary chest. So this side of the river is still Freyr's camp. On the opposite side of the river, which we are now, is Eastern Barry Woods, which means that this, you just saw me drop into there, was a Remnants of Asgard, but that is not part of the 100% for Freyr's camp. It's part of Eastern Barry Woods, which I will do in, it'll be the next video that I do. Whether you watch it or not is completely irrelevant, I suppose. But yeah, it's not part of this. But if you are following along after the game, then you will drop into a Remnants of Asgard there. So climb around, and then we're going to pull ourselves up over here, and we're going to be above where we ducked underneath, and this is going to be legendary chest 2 of 2, and it actually has something decent in this one. Leviathan's roar, Jesus. A runic attack for the axe. And there we go. That's 100% of Freyr's camp done. So if you're not bothered about backtracking and know where you are, then that's fine. I will see you on the next one. If you don't know where the hell you are and you want taking back to the boat so you can teleport away, I will do that for you now, because it's a bit confusing. So we'll go back through here, because we're back on the side of the river where we started now. And then once we're through here, we're just going to kind of go through the woods. There's that plant I hit and things like that. Across here, and you can go straight or left. It depends what time of day it is as well. That can make a difference here. But either way, it doesn't matter. It's a circle. And then we're back at the camp. And then from the camp, we're going to go out to the boat. There's not much point me sticking around at this point. You can kind of visually see where to go. So I will get out of here. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.